Hello, this is Kian. Today we are going to climb the mountain to Cerro Castillo. Basically, it's a lagoon right in front of that castle-looking mountain peak. It's 7:40 a.m. and our cabin is literally just like 5 minute drive away. And apparently, they only open from 8 because the sunrise at the moment is like 8:30. And the weather today should be fine, so I'm quite looking forward to see a beautiful view of the mountain. How's Oscar feeling? Are you tired?
No, just cold. Very cold.
Is he sound cold or tired?
Not
Yeah, we did. Okay, let's set on the way. We are here slightly early, about 10 minutes before 8, and here is the sign to the car park. And then here is the entrance, so the gate is shut at the moment. This section is only accessible by 4x4, so if it's not a four-wheel drive, then it has to be parked further away. I can see here's a ladder right here. People could just walk over things to the ticket office. It's currently 8:30. The gate is still closed. I'm not really sure when the gate will be open, so we just parked the car like 2 minutes walk away from this gate, like next to the road on a piece of grass. And as you can see here, it's a sign, so somehow it's just not open yet. I don't know, it's very frustrating because we're kind of tight on time today. So that's why I just took the risk and parked next to the road. And now I'm just walking over that ladder, walking to the entrance. My friend Yi-san has already been to that office and she said there's no one around, toilets are closed, etc. And we saw 2 other hikers going over that ladder and they've started the trail already. So yeah, we're starting now. After this gate is basically this driveway which should lead to the other parking very close to the ticket office. And on the top, that's the Castillo. So beautiful. And it's just basically a big piece of open space on either side. That's the official ticket office, which is not open. And here's the car park and there's E on this sign. So yeah, it's just not open. And E-san is there waiting for us already. Okay, so we're entering now, is right here. The first section of this trail is just in the woods. It's quite beautiful with the trees, also a stream flowing down the mountain. And it feels quite autumny at the moment. See the yellow leaves and some green. It definitely gets to the mid of autumn in Chile at the moment. At 1 km, we can see the castle already. Between 3 and 4 kilometers, the sun is out. People do prefer to come here early, so when climbing the trails in the forest, it's possible to avoid the strong morning sun. It's just very green all the way up to here. The beautiful autumn colors and the valley at the back. So the vibe is like this. Here's the goal, the snow mountains. There's just a trail. It can be muddy from place to place. I am at 4K mark now. Oscar and Yi-san have given up because there was some flooded part and Oscar didn't continue. I just made through, so hopefully I'll be able to make it to the top. Oscar appeared somehow. Did you manage the puddle okay? Oh my god, how?
Not that was before in the mud. I slipped. And my foot under. I had to claw the mud out of my boot.
Oh my god. Here we
I
go.
refuse to give up until I'm scared.
Approaching the 5K, there's not much forest anymore. Instead, there's this crumbly road. There's a wonderful view of the valley. Apparently 5K has a checkpoint where the tickets will be checked. However, today the trail is actually officially closed. I think it's due to the rainfall yesterday. So some of the trails of the lower bit were slightly flooded. So it's a bit challenging to get through. After 4K, it's quite dry. The ground was frozen, so the land is actually quite solid and it's quite easy to walk on. I just arrived at the 5K mark, last 1K to go. This might be the most cinematic bench. It's back to by myself again. Oscar was a bit scared of the height from 5K to 6K because it got really icy. Basically, this kind of frozen ground and it's very steep, so it's a bit tricky. On the left-hand side is a beautiful valley. There's a piece of string. I don't know what's behind those rocks, but hopefully I can get there very soon. 6K is coming up, almost there. I can see the tip of the snow mountain on top now. After almost 3 hours hike, I am finally at the lagoon of the Cerro Castillo. So the lagoon is right down here and the castle is there. This hike is definitely worth it. It took me just under 3 hours from the official entrance to the Mirador of the Cerro Castillo. After a short break, I have to go back down now because I am a bit tight in time as I have a flight to catch in the afternoon. It is definitely worth spending maybe half an hour, 1 hour, have a lunch break here. I think the trail today was closed due to the heavy rainfall yesterday, so some of the trails was flooded at the bottom and it's slightly harder to cross, and our shoes got quite muddy. Bye, Cerro Castillo. I'm down to 5K now. I'm sitting on the dramatic panoramic view bench. I think for the recommendation of this trail is bring sunscreen and sunglasses. If the climb is in the morning, it might not be super necessary, but it's just better to have those ready in case the sun's super strong. And it seems like if there's heavy rainfall the day before, the trail might be closed on the second day officially, but it is still possible to access because there's no official gate for pedestrians. The parking situation might be tricky. The cars might have to be left next to the road. And one more thing to mention is, as someone who loves saving money, I feel quite happy because we saved 18,000 pesos a person. That's around $19. So we did this trail for free. I also recommend bringing a beanie hat and a pair of gloves if the hike is in early spring or autumn, simply because it's freezing cold in the morning. Earlier, when I didn't wear gloves, I felt my entire hands were numbing. After putting the gloves on, I felt much better. My body was warm, it was just my hands were quite cold due to the cold temperature. This section of the trail reminds me of amusement park because I'm on those wood blocks. Yeah, there's just water underneath. It's a bit wobbly, so it's better to pay attention when walking across. And in front of me at the moment as well. I just came back to the entrance of the trail, so as shown on the sign, it's remaining closed. It was a great experience and a free experience as well. It took me about 2 hours to come down from the Mirador to this front entrance. On the way there, due to some issues with Isa and Oscar, it took me about 3 hours and 40 minutes. I think it's a very short trail and the scenery is really rewarding. I couldn't spend too much time at the observation deck because I have a flight to catch, but otherwise it would be amazing to have some snacks there and have more photo shoot. Overall, I highly recommend this Mirador Cerro Castillo trail to everyone who visits Bomacheda area. Well, once again back to Bomacheda Airport. As Yisan pointed out, for the past 3 days, including today, we were in the airport at some point during the day. I was just so familiar with all of the routes going to the airport just now. It's just like an autopilot. How are you feeling right now?
I'm okay because I didn't do the full hiking, so I'm not too tired.
But are you happy that we are leaving this place, going to somewhere we could relax and chill?
Oh yeah, definitely. And with my suitcase.
How's Oscar feeling?
Exhausted.
Oh, from what?
The hike in this area.
Yeah, I think this area is very organic in the sense that we need to kind of have the survival skill in countryside, but we do not. I think it might be something I need to improve myself as well. But we're going to chill and have nice dinner tonight in Puerto Montt.
I have nothing to say to that. I don't know what you want me to say.